Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty minored out. Well, except for Turd Burglar. I mean, that's just fun. But yeah, these things are just cranking out so quick. They're just all over the place. I mean, if you look at Moon Arch, it's just like, there's 100 plus of these things. There's 180 actually on Moon Arch. And by the way, Turd Burglar is going to be on Moon Arch soon. Just waiting for them to add that there. But anyway, I just really like stablecoin miners, and the BUSD version of this one is like to 822,000 BUSD or USD, or whatever, it's pretty comparable. And these things that came off that space miner game, I just really like the idea behind it. I really don't like the space miner token per se, because it's just dropped in value and it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but anyway, when they're locked into a stable coin, I really like this. I just want to talk about some of the rates on this thing and what it's doing. So first, it's 8% daily. The algorithm behind these things are actually the same algorithm that's behind like baked beans and the egg game, BNB miner, all that. It's all, this is like the cousin of those things. So the calculations and everything are based off of that. So this is not an ROI DApp. It's actually a miner, just like the rest of these have been coming out. But I love that they have those kind of protections in place that prevent, they're not going to prevent all of it, because they, you can still withdraw without compounding, but you get hit with a pretty heavy tax. So when I say heavy, I think is it 60%? Yeah, I think it's 60%, which is huge, but I would have made it like 80, 90, 95, just make it just outrageously huge. So the only way you can withdraw is to, take a huge hit. Anyway, it has the 8% referral bonus, which is better than the 12 or the 13s now that we're seeing. I mean, I saw one earlier today, it was 15. I don't know. Well, I mean, I actually saw one earlier today. I think it's, they had a dev fee of 20%, and just right there, dev fee 20%. They're just not even hiding it. But this one is, 8% referral bonus, which is lower. You get bonuses as you hire more, and that's one thing I don't like on these, is they try to give you more as you compound more. Just leave it at the 8%, guys. Just straight roll baked bean style, and just make it up to 8% daily. And don't do any of this higher bonus stuff. You're getting your rewards based off on those. You're basically forced to compound, so why are you giving a bonus for compounding? I don't know. I don't really like that. 12-hour compound timer, I wish it was like 6 hours. I wish the 4-hour withdrawal cooldown was just based on that compound timer. And then also the 48-hour rewards accumulation cutoff, I wish that was more like 36 or 26 or something like that. I don't want to make it like 24, so you wouldn't like lose your withdrawal window if you're a couple of minutes late. But it makes it so somebody can accumulate for 48 hours and then take 48 hours worth of earnings without having to do that compounding. But it's better than just leaving it open, I guess. Yeah, so you have to compound 5 times before you can withdraw, which is great. And if you try to withdraw before that, you get hit with a pretty heavy tax. Let me see if that's even in here. It's probably on the bottom though. So yeah, this is USDC on the Avalanche network, which I love that there, because I've got some USDC in staking in Avalanche, so I love it. But those are some things I would change in this, but this is pretty simple. I mean, you have to approve the USDC in your wallet once you're connected. And then once you approve it, you go down here and put how much you're going to deposit. And after you deposit, it'll start building. And then every 12 hours, you can either harvest, which if you don't have 5 compounds, compound count is right here, you get hit with the 60% tax when you do that harvest. So you can withdraw, it's just you're gonna get taxed 60% of your withdraw. And that 60% just goes into the contract. You don't get that back. But if you compound 5 times, then you get the full harvest amount. There's no tax at that point. But yeah, that's the tax that I would go up with. I hate the red color on the blue. It's just so obnoxious. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, that's just kind of how this thing works. I mean, I reviewed the BUSD version. Now this is the AVAX USDC. Yeah, I'm really hoping they just kind of stop with this. I mean, let's just keep a couple of really good miners and not just spin off this stuff. Unless people, unless you have something very different to offer. And when I mean very different, I don't mean like I hiked a rate up or I changed a rate down a little bit, and other than that, I copy and paste it. Like, come up with something different, like really different. You can base it off of this and do some changes and some things that are different. Don't just change a referral rate or something like that. Not quite sure if we missed it. Or if they have that on here, we can look at, should probably be in the contract here. Yeah, it looks like a 10% tax. And I think that's it. Yeah, there's that 60% tax. I don't know, it says 80, your referral is 80%, so this is a 1% tax. I think that's all they're taking. Let me just verify that. We can actually look in. They don't even have their audit done yet, so we can't even look at that. Anyway, I think there is just a 1% tax or owner's fee. Let me see if they detail any of that in here. I think it's gonna be the same as the US Crop Farmer. Sorry, I'm just making sure I find this all correct here. I don't think they have it detailed on here, but it looks like it's 1% on the tax going in. I would have to dig in. When I do find that, I will change the description of this and make sure you guys know what that is, because I'm not seeing it anywhere. But in the code, it looks like it's 1%. Anyway, that is the USD Crop Farmer. My MetaMask is asking me for a password. Anyway, guys, that is the USDC Crop Farmer. Tell me what you think about these miners. I actually like them. I mean, I don't want to like, I still really love baked beans. I really do. But so far, behind baked beans, these are some of my favorites because they have, kind of a more, they've got some guardrails in place, so it prevents a lot of people from just taking all the time. And like I said, I wish that withdraw tax was way higher for taking too early. Anyway, guys, yeah, tell me what you guys think about these things. I love the format of them, and I love the stable coins and whatnot. They're based on the exact same algorithm as like baked beans and such. So tell me what you think. Anyway, like the video if you like it. Hit subscribe if you want to subscribe. I am going to be doing some reviews of some other dApps that are not miners in the next day or two that are new or intriguing. I don't know. I like new things that come out and just kind of digging in to see what they look like and what might happen in the future. Anyway, guys, yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.